Hey guys, it's Leo, and first of all, Happy New Year! May 2019 be amazing for us Precure fans. I just have to say thank you for being with me in 2018, and I hope we'll be together in 2019, resisting whatever comes our way. May we have strength to keep fighting and to keep believing in our dreams, and most especially, that we make great, special memories. Which is basically the theme of this video. There was no better way of starting 2019 than watching the new HUGTTO PRECURE movie. The movie was released in a streaming website, in a Chinese streaming website. And today, or yesterday, I think it was today, the first, it was released by a Brazilian fan sub. Aenianos. So first of all, thank you so much Aenianos for releasing it to us Brazilian fans. So if you understand Portuguese, you can download it on their website and you can watch it with Portuguese subtitles. If you understand Chinese, there are also Chinese subtitles as well. The Blu-ray is going to be released in March 2019, so maybe they're gonna wait to release the English version in March. I don't know, but I just want to say that I'm very happy with this movie and it was a very good one. Well, this is actually kind of an all-stars movie, but it's actually the HUGTTO PRECURE season movie. You know, every season has a movie of its own, and to celebrate the 15th Precure anniversary, they did a special movie in the HUGTTO PRECURE movie season. And let's be honest, it was a great choice. It was a very good choice. This movie was so special that they called every single Precure voice actor so far, I mean, at least the ones who actually voiced the Cures, you know, they called all of the Cures back to do this special movie, and it ended up being really special, well, not really losing the touch of the feeling of being a HUGTTO movie. But, you know, the main feature of this movie was a feature. You know, it was HUGTTO PRECURE together with Futari PRECURE. And this movie already started with a bang to me because it started with a very nice fighting scene with the Futari girls. So we had Cure Black and Cure White kicking some ass right at the start of the movie, and I think that one of the most impactful things of this first scene was the presence of Shiny Luminous. Shiny Luminous was neglected for a while. Like, she is like the third party of the Futari girls, and she's not like, she doesn't really feel part of the main team, you know, for quite a while. In the All-Stars movies, and even in HUGTTO PRECURE, when Cure Black and White appeared for the first time, Shiny Luminous didn't even appear. And then she appeared right at this first scene. She kicked some ass. She was so cool. The scene in the Ferris wheel when she was just simply sitting down, so diva. And then when the fighting started, she actually, you know, kicked some ass. It was pretty awesome seeing Shiny Luminous fight in this scene. I was really impressed and I really enjoyed it. So this first scene was like, oh my god, I think we're into something great. And we actually were, you know. I feel like this movie was really special, and I don't really want to dwell into spoilers that much because I don't want to spoil for people who didn't watch it. But for me, it felt really special. I really liked the discussions. I really liked the action scenes. They were very cool. The comedy scenes were also really nice. But I think the most important thing about this movie is the discussion and the focus on memories, which was one of the themes. Because Midden, our main villain, has the ability, it's very similar to what happened in HUGTTO episode 37. The premise was the same, you know, to bring the girls into becoming younger versions of themselves. But the reason was different. Midden wanted their memories, and, you know, Trom wanted the girls to be children so that they wouldn't be able to transform into Cures, so they wouldn't be able to fight. And so it's a different thing. Midden was searching for memories. And it felt to me that it was really easy to catch on very early that Midden was suffering. Oh my god, I said it's going to, I was trying not to make this video a spoilerish video, but it's impossible. Okay, so this is going to be very spoilerish. If you haven't seen the movie yet, or if you want surprises, you can skip this and you can come back later when you watch, so that we can talk more about it, so we can discuss more about it. So when Midden appeared, when Midden started fighting against the Hugtto girls, we could really sense that he was suffering a lot. And then when we started learning more about his story and about his background, at first it felt a little stupid, like, you know, but at the same time, it worked so well. And especially if you think about the Precure world, it was such a nice idea, you know, for a children's show like Precure to bring the idea of the spirit of a camera who wasn't used, who was neglected, and who wasn't able to create memories. And that's a good way, and it's an easy way for us to tie that to ourselves, human beings. You know, because when we think about us, we are basically comprised of emotions, and our emotions are really tied to our memories. Who we are very tied to memories and are very tied to what we've been through in life. And I think that when it came down to this, this movie played it perfectly, and I'm gonna explain why a little later on. So we had a very special moment with the Hugtto girls. I really liked the moment when Hana was with all of the children, all of the Hugtto children, and she herself lost hope. You know, she didn't know what to do. She felt really alone because the girls forgot who she was, and that really resonated with me, because, you know, there is an obvious reason why the girls lost their memories, but still Hana felt so betrayed. She felt so hurt because of that, and that is understandable. You know, from all the Hugtto girls lived together, seeing Hana cry like that, seeing Hana, you know, work herself like that, and feel that in her, because she lost her friends. Even though it was just for a moment, she lost her friends. It was painful to see. And, you know, I feel like the way the girls were brought back, especially the way Honoka was brought back. You know, Nagisa made a very special speech about Honoka and how Honoka is really special to her. And again, that's something that I really felt. That's something that I really believed. And that made me go back to the early Futariwa days. And I feel really touched by that. You know, I feel really touched, and I feel that it sparked something in me. You know, like, it's been such a long time since I've been following those girls and seeing like the first batch of girls, you know, being emotional like that. It was really special, and I feel like it's like closing a cycle in the Precure genre. You know, it's closing it's a celebration of 15 years. So let's put on our first girls, the girls who started it all, and show how much they love and they connect with each other. That's really special, because that's the theme of the first season. You know, two very different girls being strongly connected by chance and becoming best friends. And there's even a moment in which Nagisa says something like, she's the most special person to me. And that was so beautiful. And when Honoka came back and she started crying and hugging Nagisa, oh my god, it was so nice. And then they transformed, they started fighting, and then Kyuriel was able to bring the Hugtto girls back. It was really beautiful. You know, I feel like Hana's feelings in this movie, they were so well constructed, because it actually connects to what Hana felt in Hugtto sometimes. You know, I feel like Hana in Hugtto, she had lots of moments in which she was about to give up. There were lots of moments in which she was about to fall into despair, because she's been there before and she knows how it feels, and she knows how dangerous that place can be. But, you know, she feels that it's dangerous because she knows it's accessible to her. It's something that she can go back again. And every time she fell into despair, I feel like I could understand her being there. I could understand her becoming part of it, you know, and that's why I feel like it resonated so much with me. And I think that all of the memories and all of the feelings and, you know, creating memories and how you feel and how you deal with them, that connected so well with the theme of the movie and the Hugtto season, because that's basically who Hana is. And when the movie progressed and they understood Maiden a little bit more, we cannot stop and talk about that scene in which Anjay started exploring about the Maiden camera, because she loves those things. Oh my god, that was so on point, and I was happy that we saw that scene. And another scene that I cannot forget to talk about, which was one of the most brilliant scenes of this movie for me, was when the Hugtto girls went back to being little girls, and then when they saw a very big screw and they thought it was Amour, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they did this. But then it ended up that it wasn't really her. Amour became a child herself. So oh my god, it was so on point. I mean, the comedy part of the movie was amazing. And then when the girls discovered everything about Midden, and Midden went like crazy and created a new place for him to hide, the girls went after him and they understood him better. So Hana wanted that. And when they were fighting, she didn't want to fight because she wanted to understand him. And that's what she did. She ended up being absorbed. And, you know, all of the other cures who were babies, in lots of cute scenes, they ended up coming back again. And I think that when the audience was asked to use the miracle lights, it was one of the best miracle lights usage I've ever seen. It was really nice. I really liked how it was used and how Hugtto and Harry asked for the audience to cheer for their favorite cures. And there are like 55 cures now, and you were able to cheer for your favorite. And you knew your favorite was going to appear. And that for me was really nice. I really liked seeing that, you know, because it feels really special for Precure fans of the generation of fans, you know, 15 years. I'm pretty sure there are fans who have been following Precure since the Futari wa Precure days. So for them, it must have felt so special. And, you know, all of the girls came back, and then we had a great fighting scene. The fighting scene was great, and in my opinion, in episode 37 from Hugtto, we had an even better fighting scene, because I think that they were able to use the teams in different ways, not really in teams, in seasons. They were able to use different themes, but it was also a very nice scene in the movie as well. You know, the seasons attacked by themselves, we had all of the cures attacking, and, you know, lots of special moments. Macaron's scene, for me, obviously, you guys know, obviously for me, her scene was the best. You know, she was just sitting there using her Macaron yo-yos, and, you know, she was, oh my god, flawless, as she always is. And then she ended the Kita Kita part, I think, by saying, I'll show you what real excitement means. And I was like, oh my god, this is so Cure Macaron. This is so Yukari. And I love her so much. Oh my god, I was so happy to see her in action again. Oh my god. I just can't. And, you know, it was really nice seeing all the seasons working and, you know, using their powers again. It was so powerful watching that. And unfortunately, I believe that all of the seasons were able to shine until Sweet, you know, if we go to Hugtto back, you know, and then the Hardcat girls back, like Hardcatch, 5GoGo, Splash Star, I don't know what, and you know, the Fresh girls, they had a nice moment, but they didn't really have individual powers. But, you know, Hardcatch, I don't know, it was kind of lackluster. And, you know, we're talking about Hardcatch, we're talking about one of the most popular seasons. It didn't really bring that I was waiting for. The Yes Precure 5GoGo girls, also kind of normal. And the Splash Star girls, normal as well. So I felt like they missed the ball on those three teams when it came to their own scenes. But overall, a great scene, and the yell scene together with Midden at the end, great. And it was nice that Yeo was able to understand that she didn't completely understand Midden, because when she was completely lonely at that moment with the Hugtto babies, she had Harry by her side, as she said. She had Nagisa by her side, as she said. She always had her family to go back to, as she said, even though when she had no friends, and even though she was bullied at school, she never really felt completely alone because she always had a place to come to. Midden had nothing, so it was really hard for her to understand Midden's feelings, but at the same time, she was able to at least know that what Midden was feeling was way worse than what she felt in her deepest, in her toughest moments. And that's a beautiful thing. That's empathy. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the philosophy behind this movie. It was a really beautiful one. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think that this was one of the best Precure movies ever. Ever. There are some great Precure movies, but this is right on top. I don't know. It's like top 3 for me. I don't know if it's the best one, but I'm pretty sure it's, for me at least, it's top 3. And oh my god, amazing. And I think that for me, it felt very special. I really liked everything about it, and I really liked the Miracle Lights usage. I'm probably forgetting about lots of things because the movie is kind of big. It's more than 1 hour, but I'm just very happy to start 2019 with this great Precure experience, and I can understand why this movie broke so many records inside the Precure universe. It really deserves to break records and to bring lots of good things for toy animation, because they did a very good job. And I really liked the 3D usage in this movie. It felt really beautiful. I really enjoyed it. And I hope that you also liked it as much as I did. And I'm sorry for the long video. You guys know I cannot be concise. I start talking and I never stop. So I really want to hear it from you. Have you watched the movie? If you have, please leave a comment with your opinions, your takes, and what you felt while watching it. And if you haven't and you watched it, I hope that when you do, you feel like you feel this specialness. I don't know how to translate that into words, but you feel how special it is. And I hope that it feels special to you too. Anyways, guys, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye-bye.